Good morning and happy December! We're all set up for Christmas over here. As you can see, I am in a festive mood. We're going to be picking out which scents I'm wearing for the month of December. But every year what I do for December is I spin the wheel randomizer to pick a present. I've got some prompts that Jose and my mom have written up and we've wrapped them up in these presents. So I'm gonna pick a number off the wheel and then it will tell me which prompt to pick. And then from that prompt, I will choose what fragrance I think fits the prompt the best. So grab a fuzzy blanket or your favorite Christmas sweater. I've got my Charlie Brown light up sweater on. Grab a mug of something hot. I've got a peppermint hot chocolate, so I'm feeling super ready. Let's do this. By the way, too, if you're brand new to my channel, welcome. My name is Melissa and I work at Bath & Body Works. This is going to be my 9th holiday season, and I also have this YouTube channel to talk about all things Bath & Body Works. I do scent reviews and hauls, what scents I'm wearing for every single month of the year, and then I also love to lean into the Bath & Body Works history and nostalgia. So if any of those topics interest you, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. All right, so I've got my wheel randomizer here. You'll see it on the screen. I've got numbers 1 through 12, and each of those numbers represents one of the prompts that is wrapped up in my presents right behind me here. So I'm gonna spin the wheel 6 different times, and we're gonna pick out 6 of the 12 presents, and we're gonna see what the prompts say. My mom and Jose made up the prompts. They each did 6, so it'll be interesting to see what prompts they wrote up. If you're interested in playing a game similar to this and you don't have someone to make some random prompts for you, I'll actually write them up in the description box down below, so that way you can have some ideas of what kinds of prompts there are to use from. Okay, it's time. Let's spin the wheel and see which number we get. The angels are singing for number 6. Let's take a look at these gifts and see which one that is. Okay, this one has number 6 on it, so let's see what's inside. Oop, there it goes. I can tell I didn't even read it and I already know this one's from Jose because of his handwriting. A scent you'd want to eat if the name was a treat. Oh boy, so we get an edible fragrance. A scent I want to eat if the name was a treat. So I do have my Milkbar fragrances I'm looking at right now. Peppermint bark truffle is calling my name. Raspberry holiday pie bar, of course, is calling as well. Christmas cookies, though. Santa's blueberry shortbread. There's a lot of really great gourmand sweet treat fragrances. Warm butter cookie is also an option. Even holly jolly lollipop, because we've got a lollipop there. Well, he said eat, so we're not going to do any drinks, so that cancels out some of the things like the Christmas cocoa and mint, as well as the gingerbread latte, so we can narrow some down there. I'm really feeling one of the Milkbar fragrances. Should I choose peppermint bark truffle, raspberry holiday pie bar, or should I choose the cinnamon sugar pretzel cookie? That is a tough one. I want to try the raspberry holiday pie bar. I also really love going hardcore Christmassy nostalgic scents, and the raspberry holiday pie bar to me does remind me of my Danish jelly cookies that my mom and I make every year for Christmas. I think I'm gonna try it. Let's set that one aside and temporarily say that that is the one that I wanna eat. All right, so I'm gonna remove 6 from the wheel. And now let's spin again and see what we get next. Okay. Number 8. Here's present number 8. Let's see what the prompt says. This is another one from Jose. It says, a cityscape on the packaging. Not a single fragrance came to mind. I need to look closer at these. A cityscape, huh? Okay, so like the Land of Sweets packaging has a lot of that. See, I've got Christmas cookies could be an option. Bright lemon snowdrop is a good choice. Santa's blueberry shortbread. Technically, there are houses lined up on the spiced gingerbread swirl. I don't know, maybe it's a little bit of a stretch, but kind of counts. And then I have this bottle of frosted coconut snowball, and there is a cityscape on that one. Can you see that there? I think to try and switch it up, since I have holiday pie bar, I was kind of leaning towards Christmas cookies, but kind of similar. Santa's blueberry shortbread, I could probably wait till January to wear that one. Same with the bright lemon snowdrop. I think I'm gonna do frosted coconut snowball. I don't think I've ever worn that one for the holiday season before, but I think it could be really fun. There's a little mouse in front of the city opening up a present. It looks like it must be Christmas Eve. I think tentatively, I'm gonna say frosted coconut snowball. All right, removing that choice from the wheel. Let's spin it again and see what we get. 7. I've got 7 in this little green sack here. This one's from my mom, I can already tell because of the handwriting also. A good scent that is transitional into spring to wear in February. Oh, okay. So she wants me to pick something that could transition me out of Christmas time and into the next season once I'm feeling done. So February scent, the first thing that came to mind was actually my Fireside Flurries. I love this one in February because it has kind of this warm pink lavender scent, but it also still is very snowy and wintry, so really great for transitioning. Same with Snowflakes and Cashmere. I already talked about those 2 earlier scents as well, but Santa's Blueberry Shortbread as well as the Bright Lemon Snowdrop, I really view those as January, February scents, you know, something that can transition me out of Christmas, but still just into general winter. So those are good options, but I'm kind of leaning towards making a lavendery, marshmallowy fragrance combo routine around Fireside Flurries. That's what I choose for prompt number 3. We're already halfway through. I can't believe it. Okay, we have to remove number 7, and we're spinning again. Number 9. What do you think of my wrapping job there? So this one is package number 9. I see it poking out there already. Another Jose prompt. Gingerbread on the packaging. Okay, so let's look at all of my gingerbread scents. We've got, of course, the spiced gingerbread swirl. We've got him on the seal there. There's a gingerbread man on this gingerbread latte spray. And there is one on the cinnamon spice delight too. Which of these 3 do I want to wear? Gingerbread latte could be good with this lineup. I need to smell the cinnamon spice delight again. That smells so good though. Not gonna lie, I actually think I'm going to do the travel sizes. I'm gonna go with Cinnamon Spice Delight because it just smells better on my skin and I'm just feeling it this year. It's a little bit more sweet and Christmassy to me. So here we go for my gingerbread on the packaging, Cinnamon Spice Delight. Okay, we can pick 2 more prompts, so let's spin again. Remove number 9, and let's go. 5. Okay, this is present number 5. Let's see inside. This one's from Mom. A scent you have never worn before. Oh boy. So again, I'm thinking Milkbar. I haven't worn the Holly Jolly Lollipop before, so that's an option. This is so weird, but I have never worn Vanilla Bean Noel before. Kind of weird, I know. It's funny because 3 out of the 4 fragrances I've chosen, I actually haven't worn before. So this prompt is actually really taking me in a direction where I'm trying a lot of new things, which is fun. Okay, here's my choice. I think I'm going to lean towards Holly Jolly Lollipop, which is not normally what I would do, but I have a lot of Sweet Treat Gourmand bakery scents, so that kind of makes me think maybe I'll push Vanilla Bean Noel off. And then also, I already have a Milkbar fragrance, so I'm gonna lean those off too. But I think I'm gonna go with this Sugar Plum kind of scent. This is Holly Jolly Lollipop, released as of this year, so let's give it a try. All right, last prompt. Let's remove number 5 and see who the last one is. That is also the last time you will hear the singing angels. So we've got number 12. Here's number 12. Let's see what's inside. Let's see. I had snuck it in here. This one's from Mom. So that means that it was 3 and 3. 3 from Jose and 3 from Mom. Isn't that right? Yes. Oh, perfect. That's how I was hoping it would go. A scent you frequently recommend at work. Oh, I don't know. I love to recommend so many of them. I've been recommending a lot of Vanilla Bean Noel, not gonna lie, because people love it. I have been selling a lot of Twisted Peppermint too, so this could be my key to getting Twisted Peppermint in. It means I won't be choosing things like spiced gingerbread. It means no Christmas cookies, snowflakes and cashmere. It could be that because I've been selling a lot of that one too. But any of my retired fragrances that I have here are not options because I don't recommend them at work because I'm selling, you know? I will say that Winter Candy Apple has been a little bit slow in my store at the moment. I mean, I've had, the fans who want that scent will come in and really stock up, but I haven't been demoing it or like recommending it as often as Twisted Peppermint and Vanilla Bean Noel this year. And the snowflakes and cashmere, honestly, that has really been a go-to. But because I chose Fireside Flurries, I feel like it's not that they're similar, but I already kind of have a snowy thing. I gotta go with my homegirl Twisted Peppermint. It's just not Christmas without her, and I will always recommend this fragrance. Everyone loves it for like your most quintessential Christmas festive scent, and the candle has been selling really well, and the body care has too, so I'm gonna do Twisted Peppermint. All right, that was so much fun. Thank you, Jose and Mom, for the fun prompts. Now we're going to go to the bathroom and I'm going to create some fragrance routines around these choices, and I'll show you what I'm gonna wear. Let's go to the next location. So here we have our first fragrance routine inspired by Fireside Flurries. This is the scent I chose for the prompt, something that transitions well into February, something that could be also a spring fragrance. And since this features a lot of marshmallowy and lavendery notes, that's why I chose it. And as you can see here, it's kind of giving pink Christmas, which is really cute. So of course I have it in the body cream as well as the fine fragrance mist over here, and the fragrance notes are toasted marshmallow, pink lavender, and cashmere woods. To pair with it for a body wash, I selected this Philosophy body wash here. I love Philosophy's body washes, especially the holiday and winter ones. This one is called Pink Marshmallow Buttercream, and it's very simplistic, girly marshmallow kind of scent. And then for a deodorant, I'm going to be using this Crumble Cookie meets Dove. Fragrance on this one is Nilla Bean Cupcake, and this one is nice because it's a very marshmallowy, cakey vanilla scent. Next fragrance combo is inspired by the Raspberry Holiday Pie Bar Milkbar fragrance that Milkbar did a collaboration with Bath & Body Works. And this is the fragrance that won the prompt about if I could have a fragrance that I would eat as a sweet treat, which would it be? So I chose Pie Bar, of course. And so I'm keeping it kind of simple. I've got my trio here of fine fragrance mist, body cream, and shower gel. The fragrance notes on this one are sugar cookie, raspberry jelly, and toasted almonds. Also, by the way, I love how they have the stripy straw in there. It makes it look like a little milk bottle that you would drink out of. And then to add something to my routine, I have this Frosted Sugar Cookie Body Scrub by Tree Hut. I feel like this scrub is going to help bring out that almondy shortbread cookie kind of scent that's in the Raspberry Pi Bar. And if you look closely at that body scrub, you can kind of see the little red and green flecks, so it makes it very festive. So that's the scrub I'll use with that. So this is one of my more elaborate fragrance routines. This is all inspired by my holiday tradition, Twisted Peppermint. So of course I've got Twisted Peppermint in the fine fragrance mist, the body cream, as well as this is actually like a 2-in-1 bubble bath meets shower gel. This is from quite a while ago. This collection was from a Naughty and Nice collection they did for the holiday traditions in 2017. So that one's kind of dating a little far back. I'd like to get that used up eventually, especially in the body cream. But for hair care, I've got this Native 2-in-1 Girl Scouts Thin Mint. And then I found this at Walmart. It's another beauty brand called Hard Candy that did a collaboration also with Girl Scouts, just like Native had. And this is a thin mint, fresh and sweet, nourishing body oil, and it smells exactly like chocolate mint, just like the Thin Mint. So I think that's gonna bring a nice cookie chocolatey element to this Twisted Peppermint routine. And then going back to the brand Native, I've got the Candy Cane deodorant. And then by Dove, I'm going to be using this body scrub called Peppermint Bark, and this smells so good. It's nice. Once again, it's a little bit more of a peppermint meets chocolate, but this one's like a very soft white chocolate. Just as a refresher, the Twisted Peppermint is a blend of cool peppermint, sugared snow, vanilla buttercream, and fresh balsam. It's so nostalgic and classic. I chose Twisted Peppermint based on the prompt, which fragrance have I been selling at work a lot? And I have been selling a lot of Twisted Peppermint. It's been very popular. I chose this next fragrance routine based on the prompt that it had to have a cityscape in the packaging, and so you can see here on this Frosted Coconut Snowball Mist as well as the shower gel, there is a little cityscape along the bottom there. And so I chose Frosted Coconut Snowball to wear in the mist, shower gel, and the lotion. And then I picked out a couple of hair care items. This is the Coco Shea Rich Moisture Coco Shea Butter Extract Shampoo and Conditioner. This is also from Bath & Body Works from their wellness section, and it's just a nice warm toasty coconut scent. A little more detail on the back of the bottle of Frosted Coconut Snowball. It says, amidst the swirling holiday snow, a flurry of snowballs flies. Let the frosty fun begin in this winter wonderland. Fragrance notes are frosted coconut, North Pole vanilla, winter freesia, snow-kissed woods, and spun sugar. So that'll be fun and something a little bit different than what I normally reach for during December. One of the prompts said that I had to choose a body care that had a picture of a gingerbread man on it, and so I chose the Cinnamon Spice Delight. This is a new one from Bath & Body Works as of this year, and it smells a lot like the one White Barn Color Run candle, Cinnamon Spice Vanilla. It smells really good. It's just a little bit more gooey than that if I were to kind of compare it to that candle. And so I'm going to be wearing that in the Little Body Cream and Fine Fragrance Mist. This is my favorite body oil from Walmart. It's just the Equate brand. It's a body oil gel and it smells like vanilla buttercream. And then for my body wash, I'm going to be choosing yet another Philosophy body wash. This is Cinnamon Buns and a top favorite of mine. And then for deodorant, I have Gingerbread Delight. This is the first time I'm going to be using it. It's one of their holiday treats collection, and it's going to be fun. Last fragrance routine is for the prompt, a fragrance that I haven't worn yet. And so I chose Holly Jolly Lollipop. Because I haven't worn it yet, it's brand new as of this year, but also I had a lot of gourmands and I kind of wanted to include something fruity, and I thought that this Holly Jolly Lollipop would be a good combo breaker from what I already have selected. So when I read the notes online of what it is, it actually has sugar plum in it, which keeps it very festive. At first I thought it was going to be grape, but it's a little bit more of a fun plum scent. And so to pair with it, again, it's a Philosophy body wash kind of Christmas we're gonna have. I have Sugar Plum Fairy body wash, and then I have a Tree Hut scrub, once again, of sugar plum berries. This is just one of their little ones, and it smells exactly like sugar plum as well. Now that you've seen all of my fragrance combos, let's get both my shower caddy and this rolling cart updated for the month of December. Thank you for watching which scents I'm wearing for the month of December. You'll have to let me know down in the comments below, what scents do you plan on wearing this holiday season? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.